time before I get to say, how's it going, Nakama? Brit is back with some One Piece 1156. Now, not as always, because it's just going to be me and Mr. Segrain. How's it going, brother?
Oh yeah, it's going pretty good. We have Luffy's chapter today, 1156. So Zoro and Luffy's chapter.
Zoro and Luffy's chapter. I don't see, is that the name? It says Idols. I scrolled ahead a little bit. But
I mean with the number. 56 being Luffy's number and 11 being Zoro's number.
That is well said.
Well, 11, think about Zoro, I'm not sure.
Well, I think everyone gives Zoro the 11s for the 1111.
Yeah.
So, I definitely hear you on that one. So, well said. Well said and well played. Well played and well said.
But also, if Samurai Drew was here, he would be jumping with joy because I think Oda has now confirmed the big three for us.
It looks like it's official because we have a color page and we have, to his point, the big three confirmation because you have Shanks and Zoro, Sanji and Scopper Gaban, and Luffy right next to Gold D Roger. And then you have Nami looking splendid right behind Luffy. Looks like Luffy has a fanny pack. And in that fanny pack, you have Frankie, Jinbei, and Usopp. And then you have on his shoulders Chopper and Robin. Brook on the hat with a red afro. I actually kind of dig the red afro for Brook. It looks pretty sweet. And then... yeah, Nami is laying down in the back, looking extra good. But then to that point, you have... it looks like they're staring at each other. Sanji and Zoro just menacingly staring at each other. Who would you say has the best fit? I probably would give that to Sanji just because the rings look pretty cool. But
yeah, Sanji with the button down and the loose tie. Zoro is more or less usual this thing.
That is true. Zoro's like, it's one thing when Zoro has a new fit, but after Egghead, which I would say is the best fit out of all of them, and we even got to see like Nami and Robin in basically underwear, and Zoro's was still the best fit of all. So it's one where I dig it. I definitely dig it. And it looks like they're all on. Looks like Nami is laying on some clouds behind it. It's like that barrier between the lines. So that's fun. That is fun. Any other thoughts? We have a 19. Oh, Samurai missed out on some goodness. 19 pages. 19 glorious pages. For those who are new, we always have a sip and react, and then we have our sip and discuss review. We'll be going back and forth 2 pages each. So we got a color spread, no continuation of Yamato's Golden Harvest Pilgrimage, whatever.
I'm sure it'll be back.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing that'll be next week where we get to see, what is it? Ryuma. I'm guessing that's gonna be Ryuma's Shrine, Grave, whatever you want to call it. And hopefully we'll see like remnants of maybe Zoro being there, so we're able to see Sushui in its rightful place. But yeah, any other thoughts?
What's up? Was it Zoro that returned it? I thought he just gave it to Yuri and to
you would assume because he said he wanted to go to the grave to pay respects as well.
Oh, okay.
So you can assume that he at least visited there. We may not be 100% that he is the one who's just like, I return thee. So we'll definitely see. But if you could do me a favor, just because I can't necessarily keep up with the chats, you can let me know if there's when chats ever pop up. Also, do you have any thoughts on maybe what we should do as the opening poll? or any things like that?
And opening poll?
Yeah, so if we want to do
Right
an opening poll, or if we
now,
want to do something later.
yeah, we can do something later. There's since we're not even into the chapter yet.
Excellent. Well said. All right. Let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and start. So since it's just the two of us, I'm fine with just having this one half a panel because, I mean, we're both going to be reading a lot, okay? So I'll start off
All right.
with, and we should probably go ahead and toast to a sip and react as we get started with One Piece 1056 titled Idols. So I'm very interested because we know that he's a worshiper, quote unquote, of Davy Back?
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones, the Davy Back fight. Okay. Back in this time, a group of idols roamed the sea. Oh my god, are we getting a boy band? We're under attack by pirates. Why aren't you men fighting back? You're useless. Okay, so we have some unknown kingdom, and we have idols. Okay, they stole everything we have, and the menfolk were no help at all. They're too tough, and they have eyes in their. They have like loves in their eyes. Oh my goodness, is this Shakky? Oh god, is this Shakky? You didn't even try to fight. How are you going to make a living now? Even the Navy had trouble dealing with him. Oh, please. The Kujas! I am so excited. They were known as the Kuja Pirates, a band of warriors from the exotic country of women. Shakky, Carmean, Gloriosa. Let's get this, okay? I am so excited. Any thoughts, Sagrain, before we get to see Kuja wife?
Let's get it.
Oh, let's get it,
Let's
boys. 3. That's all. It's on your cue. So.
All right. 3, 2, 1. These pirates were strong and beautiful and shunned the presence of men. I'm so sick, and we have a body shot of. I'm gonna say Gloriosa. I'm so sick and tired of looking like this all the time. If only I could strip away.
Okay, Gloriosa.
Empress of Amazon Lily, captain of the Kuja Pirates, Gloriosa, future Carmean.
This is where, so now no one can really blame Boa, because Boa literally grew up watching this shit. Like, are you serious? No, if only I could strip away this beauty of mine. What? Oh, okay. Go ahead and keep going.
Lady Gloriosa, you're a goddess. She's so adorably devious. I love her. I feel my brain being bathed in light. Oh, asking for permission to have a heart attack. Okay.
Oh my goodness. I am so... This is amazing. Grandma...
Something I'm gonna see.
What?
Something I'm gonna see. Looking at Shakky and Gloriosa. I guess since Gloriosa is the older one, but looking at both of them, I'm gonna see age has been vicious to Gloriosa.
I mean, that's part of the gag. It always has been, where you have like age just hitting them like a frickin' brick. But at the same time, it goes into the joke where when Marguerite first met Luffy, and she's like, "Can all men grow up to get fat?" And he's just like, "I'm not gonna explain it. Yes, all men grow up to get fat." Like it's one of those jokes where it follows and it flows very, very well. That's so funny. Oh, so I'm gonna pop over to
the next page. All right, moving on. Lady Gloriosa, look at all your fan letters.
Fan
Oh yeah, and there is a lot of them. Like a boatload, and like literally a boatload of them. Tritoma, what is that enormous pile back there? Those are all for Lady SHAKKY.
Hell yeah!
Oh, I thought it was all for her. Okay.
My queen, those are all from me.
Oh yeah. And even she is shocked. There's 100 times over there. So we have another introduction. Tritoma, Amazon Lily Empress. 2 generations later.
I think this is the one that died.
Oh, okay.
Because Neon even said the Empress from 2 generations ago died of this disease. I caught it, but I had to leave the island.
So wait. SHAKKY was after Gloriosa, right?
No, I'm guessing that this is the current Empress, and then you have Tritoma, and then SHAKKY.
Okay. It's preposterous, and the captain of this crew. Okay, I sense some jealousy.
Oh, yeah.
She's like an icy jewel of fury. Yes, the true star of the times, who outshone even Gloriosa's beauty, was her first mate, Shakuyaku. Oh, wait, so SHAKKY wasn't even an empress?
Not at the time, no. I'm guessing that they'll probably tell us which generation SHAKKY was the Empress then.
Okay, hopefully.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oda doesn't just. Hopefully, Oda doesn't understood it in an SPS.
I cannot wait to see this. Oh god, I can't wait to see this. Go ahead and finish up, and we'll have if we have a panel by panel thoughts, we'll go with it.
Enemy ship approaching, Captain. Isn't that a him? Is this thing on? Oh, Roger speaking. Oh, Roger speaking. This is Roger. It's the Roger pirates. Don't bother resisting Kuja pirates.
This is time for SHAKKY to fall in love with Rayleigh. Oh, I am fanboying out so hard. I cannot wait. This is so much fun. Any thoughts on these panels before we go on?
Let's just move on.
Alright, let's go ahead and jump in. It's going to be my turn, so I am going in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, he looks just like Luffy. Today, once and for all, you're finally going to hand over your first mate Shakuyaku. What? Okay. That's a little interesting. Why haven't you learned your lesson already, Roger? You already have my... Is Potgas D Rouge a kuja?
That's what we don't know. We don't know. We only know her name.
All right, that is our starting question. Was Potgas D Rouge it's because Gloriosa was after. She was after you, little hussy. You were after both Roger and Whitebeard. What? Oh my goodness. This is going to be interesting. All right. For our community, our first poll will be: was Potgas D Rouge a kuja pirate? So go ahead and let your thoughts be known. We've got about 5 people in the chat so far, so this is pretty fun. It'll be interesting to see what the community says. Wow. So so Gloriosa had the hots for Roger and Whitebeard. Scandalous. But I mean, you can have affections for many men, I guess. And now he's trying to get SHAKKY. So they ram the boat, sees her, yeah. Who are you expecting to see? Oh, please, bestow my heart. Lady Shakuyaku. Someone once said that her very move and gesture embodied pure seduction. Oh God, yes. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go on. There she is, Lady Shaky. We don't get to see her yet. No, not his. Except my gifts. Gifts with flower, Shaky, and they're fighting on it. In her presence, flower wilted and crumbled. Oh my goodness. Birds forgot how to sing, and people erupted into fights. Don't touch Shaky. What is happening on the Roger crew? She clapped Scopper in the face. When she calls my name, I lose all strength. And that was Scopper. It's been a while, Roger. What did you do to Gabon? And she just over him with, just standing over him, smoking that cigarette. Hee hee hee. I love you. I love you too, Roger. In the face of such beauty, the mighty made fools of themselves. Okay, I can't wait. So, Chagrin, it's all you, my dude. Like, go ahead and... Oh, we saw a little bit of her face. Oh, Gabon.
Yeah.
Oh, you little temptress. Ah! Shaky, 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 Shaky. Okay, all right. I'm bracing myself. Go ahead. Go ahead, Chagrin. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, Boa Hancock has a tall mountain to climb.
But this is where she got it from. This is where no one can really talk smack about Boa and her attitude and kicking puppies and all this stuff. Gloriosa and Shaky were worse.
If, like, when I say she has a tall mountain to climb, I mean, like, she... Look what Shaky did to Roger. And Boa couldn't do that to Luffy.
I gotta stand up for this one. Alright, y'all. Alright, Chagrin. Go ahead.
Alright.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's get that introduction.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. But I will belong to no one.
Oh! Shaky with long hair. Oh, good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so glad she's within my top 10. Oh, she was in my top 10 as a 60-plus-year-old woman.
Pull all the treasure out of your hold. My soul is being taken to heaven. And even the girls are just like fangirling, like, don't you understand the honor of being loved by me, Roger? And Gloriosa is pretty desperate right now. Moving Gloriosa, I can't see Shaky. I feel for you, Ray. Yeah, it's a bunch of idiots over here. Oh.
That's probably why her and Ray got together. He was the only one who didn't really give a F. Oh my goodness.
Which was also why Boa and Luffy got Boa got attracted to Luffy. Probably the reason why Gloriosa is attracted to both Whitebeard and Roger. Maybe because they just didn't care.
Oh boy. This is all kinds of... Oh, Gloriosa, but Shaky though. I'm sorry. Oh. It also doesn't tell us that she was the Empress of the island. So, she probably wasn't. Also, I like that the first thing... Go ahead.
Yeah. That was where I was asking, wait, if she's the first mate, then she probably has never been the Empress.
Maybe.
That is why... That was I was like trying to confirm the generation, because if we say Trisoma is the next generation or 2 generations after that.
I'm still listening. I'm just like my body is just like slowly digesting everything. So just keep going, I'm just like, whew.
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, where is Shaky on my list? You go ahead and go on to the next page. I need to see where Shaky is on my top One Piece waifus. She is 16.
I can't remember.
Shaky is 16 on my list, and she's probably going up in the top 10. probably gonna switch her
I'm
into
sure.
Shiki.
I'm sure a lot are gonna have, whoever doesn't have her as top 3. A lot of people are gonna have her as top 3 right now.
I don't. Can't. She might bump out Reiju depending on how SHAKKY goes throughout this flashback. I did not. Getting SHAKKY in this backflash is amazing. Oh.
I'm gonna say she's probably gonna go neck to neck with Robin.
I can't. Let's continue on. Oh man, Rayleigh looking like a freaking Chad.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. It's still my turn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you got.
Lady Gloriosa is the Navy. Hurry, pack up the goods. Don't leave a single crumb of bread. Yes, ma'am. Hey, at least leave us some food. We gotta get moving. Prepare to sail. Okay, we have another speech bubble. It's Roger and the Kuja. Make sure to snap some pics. We can sell those. Knock it off. We gotta get moving.
I have a feeling who this is too. I'm so excited. Yes, it is him. Oh.
Take a look, Roger. That's Garp's ship. It's what? Disregard that order. Listen up, boys. Flatten them all. So they both said flat. So he's not even running. If it is Garp, no running. Just straight up confrontation. Pirate Goldie Roger, future pirate king and father of Ace. Navy HQ Vice Admiral. Monkey D. Garp, future naval hero and grandfather of Luffy.
So I'm guessing that this is the same time as when this is the same year of everything that happened in the last chapter. So I want to say it's 44 years later after Harold ignored repeated invitations. So 4 years later from when Harold and let's see here. I want to try and understand how many years ago this is.
I'm probably gonna say during the time while Zebek was forming his crew. During that time period, so Zebek was because at that time I'm gonna assume Roger is, even though Roger might be like a pretty big pirate at that time.
Yeah.
He's not making as much noise as Zebek is making. Remember when if we are gonna make a parallel of like of maybe for example Luffy, just a rough example. Luffy was making noise, but he wasn't making as much noise as Kid was.
Oh yeah.
For example. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say probably that time the time when Zebek was forming his crew, maybe before or after he killed the admiral.
So if Loki is like 12, then another 4 years would make him 16. If he's 16 years old and he's 63 minus 16, 63 minus 16, 63 minus 16.
Let's do 63 divided by...
So this is roughly like 45, 46 years ago. So they're in their mid-20s and 30s.
Yeah. Around that age.
Yeah, because Whitebeard was 26. And another 4 years from then, if he's 30. Okay.
Although I'll say maybe Whitebeard and Garp might be a bit older than Roger. Just looking at Garp is a crazy dude. He's already covered in scars.
If we find Luffy's grandma here, because now everything's on the table. Everything is on the table. Everything is on the table. That is, and unfortunately, in looking back to see, we don't have a chapter next week, so I'm guessing this is about to be bananas. BANANAS. Whew. Before I go on, quick check. We've got 3 votes so far in the poll is Potgas D, Rouge, a Kuja pirate. We've got 20 people that have come through the stream so far, so be sure to vote on if you think that Potgas D Rouge was a Kuja pirate. Now that we are seeing SHAKKY, sorry Gloriosa, but you are number 2 on your own ship. This is so funny.
Where you are the emperor.
Alright, and it's like you have Garp literally holding a cannon, so he has been doing this for years. 4 years. Wow. Wow.
Dude built like a cannon.
Built like a cannon. And in that is why they were going to run. Got to get moving. Prepare to... It's Garp. Oh, heck no. We fighting. So that's... game respects game, which is really fun. Any thoughts, Segrain, before it's my turn?
This, like... all this, I know, like, Oda is giving us a lot of all this information compacted all at once just to make us more excited. But I feel like if we were to go deeper into this, Roger's journey might be more exciting than Luffy's. Luffy doesn't have something like this whereby he'll see a rival and be like, nah, scratch that, we're fighting.
I mean, that'll probably be with Kobe later on. I can see that being with Kobe. But to your point, he's not there yet.
Yeah, and he has a long way to go.
He has a long way to go. But yeah, for anyone watching, go ahead and vote. If you have a question that you want to ask about the chapter, we can make that the next poll question as far as what the community says. But man, this is all kinds of craziness. So Gloriosa, Garp. Who else are we missing in the lore? Are we missing anyone else in this lore?
So we've seen Stussy in the last chapter. In the previous 2 chapters, we've seen Gloriosa, Garp, SHAKKY.
Coming up soon.
Big Mom. Yeah, we're missing Big Mom
because we saw her as a child. And the day Loki died was when she killed Ja Rule. And Ja Rule survived and is still upset. So as far as the quote-unquote lore or the old pirates and all of that, I don't think that we have... I think we're getting everyone. Like, I would love to see Sengoku. Ooh! Suru!
Oh, yeah.
Suru!
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We're missing Suru.
We're missing Sengoku. We're missing Suru. And I think that's as far... Kaido, but he'd be a lot younger. I would put Kaido in that realm with, like, not Sengoku. Kuzan, Aokiji, and Akainu. In, like, the young squad. Green Bull wouldn't be around. Fujitori's old enough, but he was drafted. So we could probably see Fujitora just walking around with his sight. That would be so sad to me. So sad. I'm trying to think of who's the oldest of the Grand Fleet, and I want to say that is like Orlumbus. Because all the rest of the Grand Fleet are like 20s, 30s, so they won't be around. Sai is fairly young. Oh, Don Chow. Sai's grandpa.
Oh yeah, Qingzhou. Don Qingzhou. Is it Qingzhou?
Qingzhou. So that would be the one, because Sai, to that extent, is like our generation of Luffy's generation. He's like late 20s, so he would definitely not be active at this point. So Don Qingzhou.
But he looks like he's in his late 50s.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to think as far as like the Warlords. We don't know Mihawk's age, but he's probably like a child at this point, so he wouldn't be active.
Mihawk should be around Shank's age, so maybe not even born yet.
So I would like to get a young Neptune, a young Otahime, and that's probably it. As far as like the older characters, maybe like a young.
We haven't seen Dragon.
Maybe a young Whoop Slap. I'd probably want to see. We're past when Brooke and them left, so Brooke and them have probably died already. Yeah, they have died.
They did it for about 5 years now, 4 to 5 years.
Okay, all right. This is exciting. Quick look at chats. Nothing good there yet, but for anyone watching, feel free to vote in our poll and leave suggestions on what the next poll should be. Whether we finish this one up or not, this one goes the entire time or not, we'll see. But we are halfway through. We have already gotten young Garp, young Roger, who is hung up for a young Gloriosa, young SHAKKY, a young what is her name? Tritoma? And a young Tritoma. So we have five in the last 8 pages. 5 introductions. So this is all right, it's my turn. And I'm gonna go on in 3, 2. Yeah. Oh! I looked down and saw it. These lads, Meteor Fist from Roger. Rampaging Spirit, second named attack from Gold D Roger. Ah, here it comes. And they're both just tagging each other. And here are the Kuja pirates just like, so long, boys. And SHAKKY's just like eating all their food, smoking their cigarettes. I'm going to go completely over the top. And then I'll take, oh no, it's not even that. Garp! Roger! Garp has a scar already. That is a big thing to note. Garp already has a scar on the eye. And they clash with a punch to the face and a slice across the belly. Roger, Garp, rocks. Men whose tales would spread legends in the age of pirates. First clashed here in their hot-blooded youth. What? This is their first time. Okay, my heart.
So why would?
Go ahead.
So why were they eager, like, to? What? Now it's confusing because the way the way Roger turned around and like screw it were fighting, it felt like they have clashed multiple times before, similar to when we first saw Roger and Whitebeard.
This is all aura farming. It was like, wait, he's tough, let's fight. Or he probably thought it was like Kong or someone else and was going to take off. This is their first clash. So it's like, oh, I've been hearing of this dude my age called Garp. He has been capturing strong pirates, and then I've been hearing of this dude my age called Roger. He has been terrorizing the whole sea. He has been making a name for himself. So they have just been eager to meet each other. Oh my god.
That's just the thing.
Oh, when SHAKKY first met Luffy, she said Luffy's grandpa would chase her around. Was Garp hard on? Garp seems like he's asexual like Luffy, but we know he's had children. Was Garp hard on for Oh god. Oh, my brain. Ah, understandable. Ah, wow. My life, my soul, my brain. Their first clash. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off on the second page. Oh, by the way, this is the Oro Jackson, and we have the egg. The egg is small though, so the egg grows. Let that sink in. The egg grows. Because the egg is nowhere near as big as it is when we see Roger towards the end of his lifespan. So, just throwing that one out there. What kind of egg grows? Huh? I hope we get to find out what's in that damn egg. Huh? Lady Gloriosa? Oh, thump. The kuja, meanwhile, were tremendously popular and an indispensable part of the story of this era. Get a grip, sister. Huh? My chest feels tingly. So gorgeous. Oh, yeah. So she was in love with... It was Roger she was in love with?
Yeah, seems like it's Roger.
Those untouchable idols were the desire of all the salty dogs of sea, and their bounty posters were traded for considerable sums. Oh my goodness. Hidden cameras and pursuers were an everyday problem for them. Later, when Shakuyaku took the mantle of Empress, her popularity reached heights never before seen. Oh, Shaki. Yep, she's probably gonna go into the top 5, possibly top 3, bouncing Nojiko and Reiju. Wow, wow. Had to bring some Samurai Drew in there with the wows. He is here in spirit. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I will. I
said Samurai Drew. I said Samurai Drew will be excited at the color page. I'm sure he's kicking himself right now for not being here for this chapter.
Shaku Yaku. This is absolute madness. We've got 7 votes so far, and everyone thinks that Potgas D was a kuja, which is so funny. This is life. I love life. I love being here. Okay. I'm going. No, it's your turn. So I can finally breathe. I can breathe now.
Okay. Okay, let's go. And we're back to Elbaf. Eda's bar, Elbaf. To be honest, we weren't even sure if we should save him. Oh, the boat capsized and Loki was drowning. To be honest, we weren't even sure if we should save him or not. That's how bad his behavior has been while you were gone. So this is the first time someone is telling Harold of Loki's behavior?
Yes.
I appreciate that. Thank you for saving him. Hang in there, Loki. What do you mean you weren't sure? Save the boy. What if Loki had died out there? Okay, so Ida is mad.
And she's taking up the role. I'm pretty sure now I think that she is Shaggy. She is taking up the role of being angry on behalf of him. And these are all giants that are telling them this.
Yeah. Listen, Ida, it was Loki's decision to go out to sea. So what if you abandon Loki? I will drown you a. Oh, so what? If you abandon Loki, I will drown you 100 times. Okay. So Harold is turning into the stereotypical One Piece dad. I didn't ask for help. There you see? That's the attitude he takes. Oh, he makes me so furious. He's lost his mom and his dad. His mom. Oh, he's lost his mom and his dad is too busy to stay home. Loki is just lonely. That's all. Shut up, you hag. Want to live with us? No way. So both Loki and Amarrion
said that. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
She's Shaggy. She's Shaggy.
Huh?
She's definitely Shaggy.
Yeah, she is. But then that raises the question of was she in danger when she called and saying this will be the last time she's talking to him? She will talk to him for a while.
It feels like with her being the true mother figure, because she stepped up. Like Harold's not even upset that they were like, I didn't want to because this is his behavior. And he is trying to be like, he's trying to rationalize it. It's okay. And she's just like, F that, you save him no matter what. And it's just, oh, Ida.
Yeah.
And then she asks him to live
All
with
right.
him, and
Yeah.
both the boys are like, F that!
Oh yeah, they were like, hell no. Alright, moving on. You just want to pretend to be my mom and live in the castle, Ida. You just want all the money. And Harridan is mad. Shut up, Loki. Apologize to her, Loki. You've crossed the line. You have no idea what Ida's been through. So now is Harridan and Harold on his back. Okay? You kids are too sweet. You are being too soft on him, Ida. I hate the way Loki talks to you, Ida. It's not fair. So we have a little girl crying.
Well, no, that's not just any little girl. That is the current runner of the bar.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh.
And also, Loki is
you...
projecting what his mom did onto Ida.
Yeah.
Because he literally saw it.
Not that he went through it, so he's the subject in the thing. So, are you crying for me, Maito? This world's too good for me. So she's how will I say this? She's putting herself down, sort of, in a way.
She's being
I'm sick of this. Are you sure? And being humble like that? Oh. That is way too humble.
That's the difference between her and Estrid. May she rot in
Oh
pieces.
Yeah. Estrid is something else in a human's body.
And that's the giant's body. That's the frustrating part, because Loki is projecting what his mother did to him and how she treated the world onto Ida.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the difficult part.
Yeah. I'm sick of this country already. Everyone's so weak and wimpy and trashy. I want to be free like rocks.
This is
okay.
This is just like Odin. Odin always trying to escape.
Yeah. From that point on, every time Rox came to invite Harold to join him, Loki begged and pleaded to join his pirate ship, but never got his way. I am finally leaving. Aren't you relieved? To tell the truth, I hate all of you too. So he's probably boarding another boat to leave.
I'm interested in how this is going to play out, because we're probably going to have a reoccurrence of the kujas and all of that. And I'm interested if Gloriosa who's Blackbeard's mom? Still haven't figured that one out yet. Because they told us who Daddy is. Oh man, this is all kinds of wild.
And at this point, there are a lot of potential ladies.
Oh my goodness, I get the last 2 pages.
Oh, we're up to the last 2 pages already?
Oh, no, we're on 12-13, but I did a little quick count. We have 6 pages left.
Oh, okay.
So me. So I'm going to go on to pages 14-15. For anyone who just dropped by, just want to say it again. Please go ahead and vote. Was Potgas D Rouge a Kuja pirate? And she just came along and stole. That would be the nail in the coffin, actually, for Gloriosa. He literally told her to get out of the way, that he couldn't see SHAKKY, and then he got with Rouge. So, okay, I'm going on in 3, 2, 1. We're at full of it. The eyes are not in the mountain. And there's not as many bullet holes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I just noticed it now.
Yeah, so several months after taking over the pirate island by the Rocks Pirates. Hey, who are you? I want to Kaido! Oh, please let it be Kaido. Come on. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, sure. Everybody wants to join, but you'll never even meet him. The Rocks Pirates are the all-stars of evil on this sea. See what happened? Rocked up. See that fish-shaped rock up there? Apparently that's where they all hang out. Fish-shaped rock. How is it that a fish-shaped rock turns into a pirate skull with a bandana? Let's all find out. Okay. You want to meet him? Go on. But the further inland you go, the crazier it gets. He gets kicked. I'll give you a little push. Oof! Haha. Hey, easy. Go easy.
Yeah,
on
this
him.
is not Kaido.
Good luck trying to get there. Yeah, haha. And the guy gets his face grabbed. Mobster Kyo. Future Silver Axe. And he grabs him by the face and just... Brr. Ah, it's him! Kyo the Hitman! So this is Silver Axe. Mobster Kyo. What's Shiki's rival doing here? The powerful figures drawn to rocks brought in other mighty types in their wake. Stay back or he'll kill you. So we've gotten Silver Axe now. Glad I didn't see that. Oh, and there come the eyeballs. Eyeballs. Boom, boom. Huh? Yeah, how about that view? Take in the sights. I think opening these holes was the right idea. Don't you agree? And then you have everyone behind them just ... So you have we have Silver Axe, Mobster Kyo. This is flying by. It's not Kaido, but it's someone interesting. It is someone interesting. This is our 6th reveal, by the way. Wait, right?
I think so.
7, Mako, baby Mako. The woman who runs the bar. So
yeah, Mato.
Yeah, so we got her. So that's our 7th introduction now. This is just so jam-packed. Whenever you're ready, it's on you.
Wait, I think you have one. Oh yeah.
No, that's how quick this is.
Wow. So I'm gonna just these are the rocks pirates inside the rock. Yeah. Inside the mountain. Okay. A fish-shaped mountain now turned into a pirate skull. Okay, moving on. To sum it all, there's 2 devil fruits out there that I want. Why does Oda just keep casually dropping these bombs?
All I can
one of them is most likely found on Elbaf, and its power will only be truly unlocked if Harold eats it. After that, you want to find Galila, right? I only know of them as a legend. Pirate Captain John. I've got my information network on the hunt, but there's no hint of a band of frozen giants anywhere.
9?
Pirate Charlotte Lin.
9.
Big Mom. Big Mom.
And if she is above 18, she's had at least one baby yet. If she's below 18, she hasn't had any kids. But
I think she definitely looks above 18.
Oh, there. Linlin's partner! Oh! Yes! Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh! Pero Spero has been born, Perorin.
Oh, yeah. If they exist, they are corpses. Pirates Straussen, Linlin's partner. Good point. They ain't coming back to life. Shut up, we're talking about dreams here.
And and I love that Whitebeard says if they exist, they're corpses. Captain John is one of the corpses from Thriller Bark. That is where Luffy got the armband that he gave to Buggy in Impel Down. That is a corpse.
Yeah, at least a future corpse. Or should I put it in the brackets, in the parentheses?
Strusen is 9, our 9th reveal. Linlin's partner. Oh my god!
Man. We thought we got spoiled. No, we didn't get spoiled.
At all. How do we have 9? My brain is just a fluff. And that's the thing, we haven't even gotten to the Sip and Discuss review, and we're already at, 50 minutes? This has been bananas. Thanks to the 46 people.
How did the internet not break?
Oh my god. This is the chapter you get when you have another break, and you just got off of a break. That was insane. Be sure to like the stream. It really does help this push it out to everyone else. Be sure to take the poll. I don't even know, should the poll be what was the best reveal? Because right now it's Strusen. Right now, I'm sure if no there will be no consensus on who is the best reveal. There is no way. And I'm a SHAKKY stan. But right now, I'm like, for them to say Linlin's partner, oh my god. And that I think that confirms that's Peril Sparrow's daddy. Oh yeah. Not just Peril Sparrow. I think Peril Sparrow was second born, right? He was the first. The daughter was the second. The one that's like pear-shaped. I can't remember her name because she didn't really do much. Yeah, I think they showed her like as a side character or something like that. Oh, I'm out of breath. Oh, I can't. Oh my god. And we still have 3 more pages. Sagrain, go ahead whenever you're ready. Wow. Okay. Alright, moving on. Plus, even if they were to somehow be brought back, they have no reason to listen to you. Pirate Barbell. Catfish Fishman. And that's where I did the power of Harold, King of Elbaf. Can't you just suppress them with sheer strength? Same thing for Harold. Just crush him and make him obey you. Pirate Kaido, future king of the beast. And he joined at like 15. So he's like 15, 16 right now. And he's dwelling among the elites. I thought he's gonna be like this thing. Even though like right here the panel below shows like he's more of like a punching bag, but I thought he's gonna be like more, maybe like what was Kobe to Alvida again? Just like someone who scrubs the ship or something like that. Yeah, like a chore boy. Yeah, a chore boy. I can't breathe. Okay, so that's 11. Barbell and Kaido. Barbell is the newest addition. I think we'll probably do what was the best new introduction, but I'm sorry, Strusen being partner that's shocking. One would say that's SHAKKY, but okay. Go ahead and finish up, and then I will bring us home. Wow. Don't ever say that to me again. Hey, knock it off, Rocks. And he kicked Kaido. He abuses bastard. Children. He abuses children. Oh yeah. You too, Kaido. Calm down. We just got this island. You want to smash it to pieces? This crew is bound to fall apart sooner or later. So I guess this is Shiki saying that, or who is that? Or I'm guessing that's Shiki. Yeah. Yeah. So why don't we earn a little bit more before it happens? Take it easy, new kid. Harold, my pal, you say that nonsense again and I'll get rid of you
first Kaido.
Interesting.
Okay.
So he genuinely likes Harold. He genuinely enjoys him as a person, to the point where he's beating up Kaido because Kaido's talking crap about it.
Yeah.
That's insane. Any panel by panel, any suggestions, any thoughts on what should be? Let's go ahead and check out. Be sure to like the stream. We've had almost 50 people come through. We've had 10 votes. Not sure how that math adds up, but hey, whichever works. Thank you all for voting. Everyone it seems like to be like a lot of more people think that she is a kuja. I'm very interested to see if they come back in these last few panels. Okay, Wayne. I'm gonna go on. Oh, my pulse is going insane. This is terrifying. I'm gonna go on in 3, 2, and we've got a full spread. Please tell me there are no babies. Okay, I don't see any babies yet. Okay, I don't see any babies. Listen up, folks. Elbath is the key to taking down the Holy Land. If you don't trust me on that, get lost. It's up to you whether or not you want to follow me on the fateful day of our mission. But if you've got the stones for it, rocks, pirates, then stick around with me for a bit. I'll show you the peak of the world. So, that really does insinuate. Actually, let's go ahead and pivot to a sip and discuss. Now a toast to kicking butts with the sip and discuss review. That really goes to show the one of the devil fruits is with Harold. The other is, I'm guessing, going to be the Blackbeard fruit, whatever the darkness fruit is. I can't even think about which one that is.
Yami no Mi. Dark fruit.
So that's the Yami no Mi, and we have, I'm guessing these are the main players with the Rocks Pirates. Oh boy. Kaido, Captain John, Strusen, Linlin's partner. Linlin, Ganjui, Rocks, Shiki. Doesn't look like that Kyo guy is up there yet. Then you have Barbell, Don Marlon, Whitebeard, Wang Ji, and Buckingham. So it looks like they just poked the holes in, and then Kyo is on his way up there. Silver Axe. We have the view from the full lead head, and now it looks like the pirate thing it now looks like the pirate head with the bandana. Fish-shaped rock. That's pretty bananas, actually. It's pretty crazy. I think now that I can breathe again, I think we're gonna go ahead and call the poll. So to all the 10 people that voted, was Potgas D Rouge a Kuja pirate? Our community does say yes to that. I'm gonna go ahead and end that poll. So basically 70 to 30, which was fun. So, oh, my voice is just gone. We can only nominate 4 people. Who had the best introduction in chapter 1156? Idols. We could go with... how do we want to do this? Because there was at least 11. Kaido, Barbell, Linlin, Pirate John, Strusen, Silver Axe Kyo, Little Mato, she's out. You have Garp, you have Roger, SHAKKY, and Gloriosa. I kind of want to put Tritoma up there too. So what are out of the three, Gloriosa, Shaki, and Tritoma, who are you nominating?
Is between Gloriosa and Shaky. I'll go with the incumbent. I'll go with Shaky.
Okay. So we've got Shaki. I'm putting Streusen up there. The official title of him being her partner is bananas to me. So we have Streusen. What about Pirate John, Barbell, Kaido, or Kyo? Who out of those four? And if you're in the chat, go ahead and nominate anyone that you think we should add.
So we have Kyo, and then Pirate, Captain John, Lilin, Kaido, Barbell. I'm gonna go with Kyo. He's on. Yeah, he's the sort of the new character for us, even though we've done of Silver Axe, but
and then
this time and what he did also
So let's take Kaido, Linlin, and Captain John's an option. We already have Captain John, so it's either Captain John, Barbell, Captain John, Barbell, Garp,
have we heard of Barbell before?
We have never heard of Barbell before. Fishman too. So there was a Fishman on the Roger Pirates. So on the Rocks Pirates. So
if we're gonna talk about reviews, the actual new characters are Tritoma.
The question is best introduction.
Barbell and introduction. So you said Garp, Barbell, who again?
Garp, Barbell. We could put in Rocks or
but Rocks has no introduction here.
Oh, sorry, Rocks. Roger. No, we have
Roger.
We have the Roger introduction bubble.
Yeah.
So let's do. It can either be Gloriosa, Garp, Roger, or Barbell. Who's the fourth one? For best.
Garp.
All right, Grandpa Garp. Monkey D. So we will run this poll until we end the chapter. There's so much to discuss. It's insane. We've already hit an hour just reacting to this, which is madness.
I think it's even too much. Is too much. Oda just packed too much information in this chapter.
I mean, this is definitely a chapter that's in between a break week. I am all for it, and it's all the theories.
So no chapter next week.
No chapter next week.
Oh, no wonder. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, go ahead and vote to everyone who is joining along. Wow. Any thoughts on where do you want to start, or what would you suggest we start on? The first clash between Roger, the Kujas being the idols of the world.
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay, so we're starting with the Kuja Pirates. I'm guessing that it did say that she became Empress. So Shaki may have been the Empress from 3 generations ago, Grandma Kyo from 4 generations ago, because it would be Grandma Nyon. So Gloriosa, Shaki, Tritoma. Then that's what I'm guessing. in Boa. That's what I'm guessing. That's the 4.
Wait, Tritoma is 2 generations ago, so there's someone between Tritoma and Boa.
Well, that's how I understand it. Is like Boa is the current generation, so generation 1. So would it be 1 generation ago? That's where I get confused.
Exactly. So if they say 2 generations ago, so there's 1 between Boa and this thing. Boa is the current generation; she doesn't count.
Could that be
if we're counting, so the first generation before Boa is the one after Tritoma.
Okay. Interesting.
So there's a gap.
Oh, I can't breathe. Okay, so I'm interested because, and we didn't get the like 3rd generation or 2nd generation. It just said she would be the next empress. So I'm guessing it's SHAKKY. I'm still guessing Gloriosa, SHAKKY, Tritoma, someone else, and then Boa.
Yeah, probably. If our this thing is correct, since it said SHAKKY was from 2 generations ago. That is what it said, right? If I remember correctly.
It didn't say what generation her empress. That was Tritoma only said empress from 2 generations.
No, I mean not in this chapter specifically, but did we get any information before of how many generations were between SHAKKY and Boa or Neon?
I'm not sure.
Because it could be Tritoma before Boa, or it could be someone, an additional empress between Boa and Tritoma.
Yeah. That is so freaking interesting. So, in that, let's see here. I'll bring this over. Sorry, I'm looking at it on my desktop now, so I can have a much better vantage point. So, it's interesting because I'm guessing this is not directly where she gets her mannerisms from, but Boa's clout definitely comes from Gloriosa, SHAKKY. SHAKKY, top. She's probably going above Reiju now. I want to see some more of that. I do think that because Rayleigh wasn't chasing her directly and going crazy, that's why she picked him, because she picked him, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Wow. Age hit her amazingly. It's hilarious. It's hilarious because then you have Grandma Neon. It even says future Grandma Neon. Let's see here. What generation of Empress was SHAKKY? What generation of Empress was SHAKKY? Shaku Yaku. It says 2, so I think that there's going to be some retconning happening. Because in this...
If it is 2, then Tritoma is the one before Boa. So if it is 2, then that means we're counting. So from Boa, Tritoma, SHAKKY, that is 2 generations earlier. 2 generations later, Gloriosa, SHAKKY, then Tritoma.
Gloriosa, SHAKKY, Tritoma.
So if we are counting from the top, from Gloriosa, then Tritoma is 2 generations later. We are counting from the bottom, then SHAKKY is 2 generations earlier.
Yeah, because it says in this it says Empress of Amazon Lily 2 generations ago, former Captain Kuja Pirates, and I remember because I was tripping because that's when we found out that she was a Kuja pirate, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together. That's my girl. But now
we were all focused on the aftermath of the Marineford War then.
Yeah. So this, and then it said 2 generations later. Oh, Tritoma, Amazon Empress 2 generations later. Okay.
Yeah.
2 generations later from now. So 1, 2.
Yeah, exactly.
So SHAKKY 1, Tritoma 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Then Boa.
So I'm guessing Tritoma was before Boa then. Because that would be Boa, Tritoma, and then SHAKKY.
Yeah. Which makes it 2 generations.
Okay, so Tritoma is the long lost one. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gloriosa, SHAKKY, Tritoma, Boa.
Well, yeah, it makes sense since she's in sort of like a lost generation, a limbo generation.
Wow, that was a lot of brain power that I had there. Whew, that was a lot. Yeah, be sure to like the stream. Be sure to vote and let us know what your thoughts are on the chapter. SHAKKY being basically the Boa of the time, and then you had Gloriosa having affection for Roger, and then going on to falling for and fighting over Whitebeard with, and I'm guessing she hasn't met Whitebeard yet, so that's probably why. So then she'll move over to following Whitebeard, or she just wants both. No one can't say that a bad bitch can't have 2 men. So, but at the same time, she has always been second best, which is hilarious, especially when you think about her now. She's like, oh, I miss being a young, beautiful woman, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man.
Yeah, and then now she's saying if only she could strip the beauty away.
If only she could... Be careful what you wish for.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful what you wish for, Grandma Neon. Oh, man, that's funny. So, good points on that. So, Roger and them chasing after him. He has the Oral Jackson at this point. So, he has already worked with Tom to get the ship. The egg grows. The egg is very, very small on the Oral Jackson. Now, it is very, very big towards the end of his journey.
Where's the egg? Where
egg,
did you see it?
Can see it? You can see it in the back on page 5. And then you can see it better on page 6. When they ram the kuja ship and knock the heads off, and the head hits... I thought those were live snakes, but... I thought it knocked the mast off of the... Yep, no, those are just... Those aren't actual sea snakes. Those are just masts, so that's interesting.
You said in page 5, right?
Yep, so on page 5, when it's the Roger Pirates, you see it behind everything. That's what I mean by it's small.
Oh, the egg on the Kuja Pirates.
No.
Oh, Roger ship. I just noticed it.
Yeah.
The one with the dots.
Yeah. That's what I mean by it's so small. So was that part of the ship's design? And he just put an egg there?
Or maybe perspective. Oda likes playing with perspectives.
Well, it's still small on page 6, though. That's the thing. So I wouldn't even want to say that that's a part of that. It's so crazy. I'm wondering if the mother for Boa and the Sandersonia and Marigold are on the ship because we're around that time. Who their mom might be. She kicks even like Boa. She fights like Boa.
You mean SHAKKY?
Yep.
But Boa dresses more like Gloriosa.
I think that's fair. Boa dresses a lot like Glory. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then SHAKKY fights by kicking, so it would make more sense for her to have a shorter dress. So, interesting. Okay. So, Roger, we got the second named attack because the Kuja pirates looted the Roger pirates. And Garp showing up was the first that they were able to clash as adversaries. So that's hilarious. We got our first named attack, Rampaging Spirit. A second named attack, Rampaging Spirit. The Kuja pirates even said it just had to be Garp's ship. I wonder what that means. I missed that part. One of the ladies said it just had to be Garp's ship. Interesting.
Maybe because Garp is the doesn't get affected by their stuff.
He doesn't fall in love. He ain't a simp.
Yeah.
Because the simps are real. The simps are real in this, man.
Speaking of falling in love, like Boa Hancock she has a devil fruit, which makes people fall in love also. This I don't think they do. And just look how crazy they're like the Sims are going.
That's the thing. To our understanding, no devil fruit.
No devil fruit.
Because it would have been one thing. Obviously, she would have to be dead for Boa to get the fruit. And Boa got it in
Marijoa
while they were being tortured. So it's not something where we can consciously say they had that. They were just bad bitches, man. They were just some hotties. They were just some hotties.
That is why I say Boa has a tall mountain to climb. She has like depending on how Tritoma pans out in the gap here. But Boa has some serious competition in the previous generation.
Oh man, so SHAKKY. Am I updating my One Piece waifu list? Yes. Do I have one? You don't. SHAKKY is number 3. She just pushed Reiju, and this is something that I have been having to mentally deal with. Now that we're Scopper Gaban. Ripley. That's how you spell it. Ripley. So Ripley is officially number 4. Oh my goodness. So Robin, Nojiko, SHAKKY, Ripley, Reiju. And depending on how SHAKKY acts in this backflash, probably going to go higher. So Robin will probably not be supplanted. It's going to take a lot. But I think that SHAKKY could do that. Ripley, I don't know. We'll see. Let's talk about the introductions, because we have been streaming for already an hour and 18. That'll probably take us to... Hey, Static! Sorry for not noticing your chats. Hey, y'all. It might not be the devil fruit themselves. It might be the fact that Amazonians themselves. Oh, yeah. It sounds like you were just part of that last conversation we had. So yeah, I think they just some baddies. I think they were just some baddies getting people to simp out all over the seas. But let's go ahead. It's already been an hour and 18. We'll try not to cross an hour and a half. So let's end with the introductions. Overall, 11 quote-unquote introductions. Only one that didn't get a bubble was Mato, little baby Mato. That was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with Mato's introduction because she is now running the bar that Ida had. Even before that, we got a really good understanding of how Ida is really the only mothering person to Loki, and he fucking hates it. He absolutely hates it, mainly because of Hyruta. I don't think that he would treat her as badly if it wasn't the fact that it was Harun's mom that dotes love upon Haruden. And he does not want to trust it at all. And I feel so bad because that's a kid. That is literally a kid not wanting to trust anybody, nonetheless a mothering figure, because he doesn't want to go through that again. He will never be hurt like that again. He also has a very parallel understanding similar to Odin. Heck, Odin's probably alive at this time trying to get off. He is alive at this time trying to get off the island. Oh my goodness, that makes it even better.
Oh my god, imagine if Loki and Odin met. The Chad aura in that chapter. The Chad aura in that chapter is gonna explode.
The Clash of Conquerors aura.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's absolute madness. So, in that, a lot of underlying understanding from Loki. I'm still believing that that's Shaggy. But let's... is there any introduction bubble? We already talked about SHAKKY, Gloriosa, and Tritoma. So we already really discussed them at length. Roger and Garp being young Chads. Roger looks a lot like Luffy. Not as much as like Ace. I think Ace gets his looks more from Porcus. But very interesting there. Garp already throwing cannonballs like a Chad, so we've already really discussed that. Little Mato was just like, I don't like how he talks to you, so that's cute. And then we get into Full of Lead, which was basically a fish. He was a fish. Very interesting. Fishy. Fishy.
You know, speaking of which, like, when you look at it again, it looks like all those, like, small biscuits, fish-shaped biscuits.
Oh, yeah. It looks like a goldfish.
Goldfish, yeah, exactly.
A snack that smiles back. Goldfish. It looks a lot like that. So, to your point, very much agree on that. And in this, we get our first introduction to Silver Axe. I think Silver Axe was one of the dead bodies in Thriller Bark. Don't quote me on that. I know for sure Captain John is one of the dead bodies. I know that for a fact. But I think Silver Axe is also one of them. We understand that he is used as a proxy to understand that because Rox gathered so many Chads, other Chads started coming just to join. So that was kind of like the aura farming right there. Pretty cool introduction to Silver Axe. He's a mobster. Pretty straightforward there. You get Captain John, who we know is a corpse from Thriller Bark. That's where Buggy got. That's where Luffy got the map to his treasure. And then you have Charlotte Linden.
We've got more chats from Static.
Go ahead.
So he's saying people are also calling the fact that Roger pirates might be trash. Yeah, I won't really.
I'm sorry, Rox is making them look like fools. Rox are making. I'm guessing that again they're in their early 20s, so they aren't really established, quote unquote. But Rox is making them look like freaking children. I'm not. But speaking facetiously. Like this is wild. Roger was a simp. Like that kills it. That kills it already.
I won't really. I'm not really thinking too much about that because I think it's just all the just showing us the goofy the goofy Roger pirates. I think so. The thing is, I think Rox is like even at Roger's prime, Rox is a strong is stronger. Probably the reason why why it had to be both Garp and Roger to take him rather than just one of them, because I don't think it has ever been said that Rox is Roger's rival. Has it been said?
Rox ruled the era. And
Exactly. Thank you. So the other thing right now, Roger are just like the up and coming, so like the supernova, while Rox is already here. Calling them trash because of like the stuff with the Kuja pirates. Even Luffy has simped. Don't forget, Luffy simps when he's beside Usopp.
Okay, he simps
Luffy
because of the
out.
people around him, similar to Chopper.
Yeah.
They both make that reaction. But I'm sorry, Luffy literally saw Boa bare chest and was like, "Huh? Why are you naked?" Like, I'm sorry. I could see Garp saying that too.
But we can also see Roger doing the same with Gloriosa. It depends on who it is.
I don't think we'll ever see Luffy simp of his own accord. I don't. Like,
Well, because he probably doesn't think that that deep to even do that on his own accord.
Unless we get like a waifu that has like the meat no me, or like Streusen was a woman and was just making food. I don't think we'll ever get that. Speaking of Streusen, they had to use the words partner. And if Kaido is 15, and they said new guy, because they said new guy. Big Mom age. So Big Mom is 68.
At this point, she should be around 26.
Kaido is 59. So what's 68? You're smart. 68 minus 59.
68 minus 59. That is 11.
11
I
years?
think.
No.
No.
9.
No. Wait.
It's 9.
9.
Yeah. See, I'm now the smart one. Ha ha ha. So now, if Kaido's 15, she's 24, so she's at least 6 round of babies right now. Pero Sparrow is at least 6. Oh, Katakuri's alive. Oh my god.
I wonder if it is
How
first.
old is Katakuri? So Katakuri is 48. So Katakuri is definitely alive right now.
So he should be about 2?
Well, let's do the math real quick, because we now know that if Kaido is 15 years old, he was 15 years old when he joined. And
but we're not being told whether Kaido, this is the time Kaido joined, or he has been a pirate for a while.
They just
maybe a year or 2.
They called him new guy, so let's go ahead and give it a year. So let's say 16 then.
Okay.
Okay, so 59 minus 16. So this is around 43 years ago. So this is around 43 years ago at the latest. We're giving Kaido an extra year.
So Katakuri should be around 5.
Yeah. Katakuri
roughly 4 or 5 minus.
Not only Katakuri, because remember Katakuri is a triplet. So it's Katakuri, Daifugo, and Oven. Because they're triplets. Oh my goodness. Do you want to do statics?
That is the most diverse set of triplets that I've ever seen.
Right? Do you want to do the comments from Static?
Yeah. So let's see. He added. Let's see. That's. I think one thing that fans are forgetting. I believe the downfall of the Rocks Pirates will be betrayal.
They're saying that
could be one of the
chapter.
One of the factors that I. In where?
They said that at the end of the chapter. This crew is so rowdy it's gonna fall apart. Before that, let's get as much money as we can.
That it's funny how Shiki is the realist among all of them.
It's
no one is even thinking of it, but Shiki is just casually spitting everything out. Like, yeah, we're probably gonna split at some time, but let's enjoy the time while it lasts.
He's the one in the last chapter when Harold was like, "Hey, everything's gonna fall apart." Blah blah blah. Shiki's like, "You think we care? Once this is done, peace."
Yeah.
Because probably he's pissed off because he got literally one in a Davy back fight.
Yeah. And then
go ahead.
He said, as well as revolutionary being trash. I think.
Oh my God, Dragon is alive.
Yeah. Wait. Dragon is alive right now? How old is Dragon?
How old is the Dragon? Because remember, 43 years. He's alive, but he's a kid. If it's 43 years ago, he's 55 years old. So he's 12 at this point. So Garp is the daddy.
That is why I said Garp looks a bit older than Roger, even at this point.
Garp. So 43 years, 78 minus 43. 35. Garp is 35 right now.
Because I remember even when Roger was in jail, when he was about to be executed, he looked way younger then. Like, he looked like he's in his 40s, and Garp even at that time looked like he's in his 50s.
SHAKKY is 21 right now. Let's go ahead and do it. How old is Gloriosa?
All right. Those are the main chats, like, from Static. Like he said. Also, like, the revolution. I don't get this particular chat without the revolutionary. Them being trash or what? And then he said, according to that has been said though. According to Sengoku. And then, I mean, Luffy did reject Hancock already. So, having fingers crossed, Luffy x Nami, dude, your fingers are gonna dry up crossed. They're gonna break apart. Trust me, they're gonna break themselves apart.
For Boa's sake, I hope not. Because Boa is sleeping harder than Mio is right now.
Oh yeah.
That is a hell of a cross right there. Gloriosa simped for Roger, and Boa simping for Luffy. That is one hell of a cross right there.
And this one, if you wanna add the third wheel, SHAKKY simping for Rayleigh. First meet.
I like that because I mean, not to be too much of a dude, but like, obviously she's gonna go with the one dude who's not like all over.
Who doesn't care? Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're not simping? I want you. Going back to the who had the best introduction in Idols, nothing for Silver Axe. In third place is Strusen. I still find that to be insane. He's introduced to her as her partner. This is just a chapter of couples apparently. Garp and then SHAKKY. Now that we understand this is roughly 43 years ago, are there any other ages discussions? This is also part of the discussion around the introductions as well. I'm glad that we have Kaido and they use the words new guy, because that gave us a really good assumption for how long ago this was. So roughly that 43 years in the past. Which means that Brooke and everyone died about 7 years ago in this timeline. It was roughly 43 years ago that Garp and Roger clashed. Was the God Valley. Only 5 years from this point.
Mm-hmm.
In 5 years is the God, because it was 38 years ago. So
Okay.
in 5 years of their first clash, they took out Rocks in God Valley.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. So Rocks was really only running stuff for like 5 or 6 years. It wasn't like decades upon decades. It was relatively short.
Yeah, I'll imagine the world government won't just sit around and let him do that for decades, and if not, he'll become too powerful even for them to maintain. Because like even with everything he's doing right now, he's still maintainable. Because he can't just barge into Marijoa and do whatever he wants. The world government still have control over the 90% of the world and stuff like that. The Marines are still effective. Garp is their Sengoku. I imagine Kong is the current either admiral or fleet admiral.
He wouldn't be the fleet admiral. He's not going to be fleet admiral for like decades. I would see him as an admiral.
Kong right now? I think I think he should be at least fleet admiral, because right now he's the commander in chief, right? Or something like that. So I imagine he has been that for a while after being fleet admiral.
That would
his
be
current
like
position.
fleet admiral for like 30 years.
When did we know when he became the commander in chief? That is what I'm talking about.
We
So
just know that he was the fleet
maybe
admiral
he's
before the Sengoku. That's all we know.
yeah. Oh, yeah, but still, I imagine he's been commander in chief for longer than he has been fleet admiral.
Potentially. I'm trying to think of what other big incidents have happened in this time frame as well, especially around admirals and the Navy. But there's not really much coming to that would probably even help with that, because Kong was again the fleet admiral before Sengoku, and this is 43 years ago. Probably give Sengoku like 10 years as being fleet admiral.
Give Kong at maybe about 10 or about also around the same time.
That
The
would
same
only be
range?
30 years. That would only be 30 years. 35 at the most. So there's still some time for him to not be the quote-unquote fleet admiral at this point. No. Yeah, the fleet admiral at this point.
I imagine. Wait, so we said Dragon is around 12 right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, maybe he's still a trouble, even if he's in the Marines. Or maybe he's still back with Dadan training.
The Dadan would be OnePiece age. Curly Dadan is no, she's 43. She was born this year.
Right now?
It says.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! After time skip, 55. So I guess she was 43 in her debut in the flashbacks for Ace. So that makes sense. So right now she's 12. So her and
Dragon.
her and Dragon are probably growing up together because they're the same age.
Oh, so probably okay.
Which is probably why Garp is so lenient on her, because she grew up with his kid.
Yeah.
Garp has, he even said with Ace, he has no patience for villains, but if it's family and she grew up with Dragon, I can definitely see that. Wow. So we have been talking for over an hour and a half. Let's do one more. Go ahead.
If Dragon is alive right now, you say he's 12, then I doubt if his mom is here. She's probably not here. Maybe potentially Lucy's mom could be among here.
She would have to be 12 or in that age. She would be a preteen if she's Dragon's age.
Well, yeah. The like in the kuja, either in the island, or maybe among the kids in the pirates on the ship. If they have kids on the ship.
If. So real quick, Static said, have you read 957? I'm going through it real quick. Let's see
what
he was
957?
referencing with 950. 957 is what he said? 957.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Trying to think of what a... Static, what do you mean by 957? Because that was the bounty reveal for all of the emperors. Is this in regards to the captain was typically known as Rox D's a Beck, or is this probably on God Valley? I'm not really sure what you mean by, like, we read it a long time ago, but I'm not really sure what you mean, what you're hinting at, because it's been so long.
It was an eternity ago.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to let me know any, what you mean by that, because this is when Garp became the naval hero at that point, and again, that's in 5 years from this point. But if you want to expound on that a bit, that would help, just because that's a very broad comment. Yeah, it was a pretty straightforward chapter. When we got the quote-unquote reveal of the Rocks Pirates and all of that. And now we have them, which is even better.
And they look way better than the silhouettes, especially Rocks.
Oh yeah. Rocks' silhouette is so... Well, it makes him look like a really small guy. A little small, tiny guy.
It also made him look like it made him look ugly.
I mean, he is a Chad. He is the Chadliest of Chads. Alright. Not really sure what he meant. That was really the kickoff for the Odin flashback anyway. So, Static, if you want to let me know your thoughts. Let's do predictions. The talk about Rocks being Roger's first realist foe. Greatest foe. Okay. Yes, that makes sense. But that's also, it wasn't the rival, it was the greatest foe. So, yeah, I definitely get you there. That was what I was referencing earlier when I was like, he wasn't like, they weren't one-to-one rivals. That's what Whitebeard was for Roger. He was that pinnacle to beat and knock off the pedestal. So, very, very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. All of you are simps, including me, because we all said that Shaku was the best introduction of the chapter, and I fully agree. The Rocks will fall will be betrayal. That's interesting in the battle if someone did betray Rocks, so that would be very interesting. Maybe it was Kaido and we were set up in this way of understanding it. So let's do predictions for 2 weeks from now and what we think. I think that we are nearing the end of the Backflash. So I do think that we have, next week will probably be the wrapping up of the flashback. We're going to start jumping ahead in history. It's 5 years before Rox is defeated, so Loki is going to have a huge mental break because of that. So that's really my big thing is the flashback. It's got 2 chapters left, is what I'm calling. Next week, and then 2 weeks from now, and then the one after that.
I hope they also give us a timeline of the God Knights, like to see where Garling is, since he's also like he should be on the same level.
Also the same
as
age.
This dude, the same age, same level as these guys, and also like just see who are the other God Knights, because I'm just going back. I'm thinking of like the God Valley incidents. The Rock Spirit are a powerhouse. Like even right now as they are, like I'm not sure they are complete, because more will join probably by the end. But they are
what's his face has
powerhouse.
Like Silver X was on his way up there as all this was happening. So like to your point, we know that they're gonna get more Chads.
Exactly.
And there's 5 years left.
Exactly. So even with that, even with both the Roger Pirates and the Marines, will they still be enough to hold all the top guys in the Rocks Pirates? Okay. So that is the thing. It will be nice to see. Okay, who are the God Knights that were able to provide that type of support to hold up the Rocks Pirates?
He's only 38 years old. Oh my god.
Who?
Foxy.
I
just typed it in.
Are you serious?
I'm looking at Foxy from One Piece is 36 at his debut and 38 after the time skip. Meaning that Foxy has not been born yet.
Oh my god, that caught me off guard. I was like, who the hell is he talking about? Is he talking about Garden or who?
Wow, talk about being fat as you get old. Foxy is 38 years old.
Yeah, I gotta get back to the gym before that dad bod catches me at an early age.
Wow, because again, I would have thought with how he uses the Davy back fights that he was at least old enough to be a stan of Rox, but it looks like he died because God Valley was like 38 years ago.
And Foxy 38 years ago, so the year Rox died.
So that Foxy would be literally, was born when Rox died. So there's no connection outside of Davy backfights. Dude looks like he's in his 50s. That's hilarious. That is so fun. Oh, I can't. Go ahead.
It's crazy how it's crazy how the world government had destroyed every trace of Rocks, but they left a lot of holes on Daisy Jones.
A lot of holes. Vegapunk is 65.
At this point?
No, he's 65 years old when he died. So 43 years ago, Vegapunk was 22.
His head is too small.
Probably hadn't even. Probably had eaten the fruit by then. Blackbeard was 43. How old?
Blackbeard? I think around 43 to 45. I don't think Blackbeard has been born.
He is 40.
So here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Will Blackbeard's mom also come out of the Kuja Pirates?
I don't know. I'm starting to think more and more that she is a buckin or a giant because of how big Blackbeard is comparatively to his dad. Buccaneer, what do you want to call it? So Blackbeard is 40, so he will be born in the next 3 years. Roughly.
I would love to see who the mom is.
Buggy is 38. So Buggy was born when God Valley happened as well. So he was probably like conceived right before then. Buggy is he's 39 right now. So he could definitely be conceived. And then Shanks is 39.
40, right?
No, he's 39.
Okay. I'm gonna guess Mihawk is if either Mihawk is gonna get born in this year or a year after this. Plus minus
Let's go ahead and
this year.
Mihawk. Let's go ahead and do the Warlord. Mihawk is 43, so Mihawk was just born at this time.
Okay. Got it.
Mihawk was just born. Jinbei is 46, so Jinbei is an adorable 3 years old at this point. Moria. Moria is 50. So Moria is 7.
Wait, what?
Moria is 50 years old. So Moria is 7 at this point. So Boa.
Old heads in this era.
Boa's like what did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't
Who
hear.
who are the old heads in this era? Everyone is just young.
They're all babies at this point. So who am I missing? Mihawk Doflamingo.
He's not even born yet.
He's 41.
This is like that. Oh,
so
he's
he'll
41?
be born in 2 years.
Yeah.
Who else? Who am I missing? Moria, Jinbei,
Kuma.
Bartholomew Kuma. I mean, if he was 47, because that would make sense. Because if this is 40, he got God's Valley happened when he was 4, or roughly around that time. He got enslaved when he was 4, and then so he said he was enslaved at 4, so roughly a year or 2. And then God Valley happened. So that sounds about right. Because God Valley is 5 years from now. Got enslaved at 4. So that would be he would be born in another year or so. But Ginny and hee-haw! Ivankov should be alive.
He should be around the same age as Kuma.
No, Ivankov is 53.
So he's 10?
Yep.
No.
If he's 53 and this happened 43 years ago, he's 10. So, wow, that was some bananas craziness. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. Thanks to Static Shattuck. Be sure to check him out. Pretty sure they're doing a Digimon podcast. So be sure to check out their channel. Awesome Nakama of the channel. Whew. I think that we can go ahead and wrap this up now that it has been pretty much 2 hours of streaming. So
it's been a while since we did 2 hours.
It's been a while since it went 2 hours. But it's been that kind of chapter. Static just said they'll be doing another one on August 23rd. There's a Twitch stream for them. So we'll be back before that one. It's a Digimon podcast, so we'll be sure to shout Static out. If any of you all are doing your own nerd stuff, feel free to stop by and let us know. We love being able to support the other Nakama and what they're doing because you guys support us. Any final words to Grain?
I got no words for this chapter. I got no final words for this chapter.
Self-promo.
Because what will I even start?
Go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, I was thinking like, where will I even start? I don't even know where to even start. Like, with the final words. Nah, nothing.
No. Okay. I'm looking forward to the Harold's backstory slowly coming to an end. Static, and if everyone in self promo, always be sure to come by. Our next chapter will be in 2 weeks. So we will be back on the 17th, so we'll be able to shout you out then for sure before we all go live. Then thank you all to who came through and voted. We had 10 votes in the first one. We had 7, 8 in the last one. 71 people showed up for the stream, and we appreciate you all. But I think this is where we're going to head and end it. Next time, Samurai Juice should be all set up in his new place, so he'll be able to join us. But I'm the DarkBriton of the Runaway Warlords. This is the Chadliest of Chad Segrain, and we thank you all for joining us. Thank you so much, Nakama. And stay reckless, Warlords, and always remember that anime is adulting. Peace.